Anybody took a Pfizer is owned by Pfizer. Anybody take a Moderna is owned by Moderna. And they're calling the species Borg Genesis. It's not even a human anymore. It's called Borg Genesis.
What? It's not even human.
The people who took the vaccine, they're not considered human anymore.
Wait, the people who got the vaccine are no longer human?
Ha! I told my 5th grade teacher that I would be a superhero.
They're actually owned, they're enslaved by Pfizer or Moderna, whoever they took the shot from. So they're public, they're their property.
People who took the vaccine are owned by Pfizer now and are not human.
Genetics has changed, so they're not human anymore. So they're a Borg Genesis that's owned by Pfizer, or they're Borg Genesis that's owned by...
And there you have it. We are in Laguna Hills talking to people. Apparently, if you've taken the vaccine, you are no longer human.
Resistance is futile.
I'm pretty much cyborg. Thank you, side effects.
Including penile vein thrombosis, which are blood clots in the penis, penile neoplasm, a malignant lesion, which are kind of lesions around the skin of the penis, which is pretty gross, penis cancer, and penile infections, as well as swelling and pain in the testicles, which Nicki Minaj said her cousin complained about and became infertile.
Yes, and I've heard many cases of this.
And it affects both sexes.
Not those side effects, I promise. Only the good ones. I don't know what these women have seen or heard since President Trump issued Operation Warp Speed after the start of the pandemic, but it couldn't have been research and studies. Now that I think of it, these two were featured in another video of mine where they said wind machines created hurricanes. Anyways, there's this game that's going to be played for a while in this country where if a high-profile celebrity, like Jamie Foxx, gets sick or even dies, then there will be a presumption that their sickness or death was due to the vaccine. Whether or not a family member or friend confirms or denies what sickness or condition or disease ailed them. When Bronny James passed out on a basketball court a few weeks ago, it was assumed by some that this was due to the vaccine, not COVID. Admittedly, you can still get COVID after getting the vaccine. We've known this. And for those that may say that this sentiment may go the other way around, from the vaccinated to the unvaccinated, well, COVID is contagious. The vaccine isn't, no matter what these two may say. Also, sudden cardiac arrest among teenage boys, especially athletes, particularly basketball players, has always happened. It's not new. With that said,
yeah. And we have lost people because we supported the jab.
Yeah.
What do you think you would do there?
Yeah, well, everybody wanted a vaccine at that time. And I was able to do something that nobody else could have done, getting it done very, very rapidly.
May have gone from praising Trump for the vaccines to not trusting the vaccines to now questioning him about them. And for this, Donald Trump will still think he's a superhero. I wonder if these two question which side effects he got, if you know what I mean. Michael Shore and David Schuster are coming after you. What you going to do when they ask a simple question? Don't be like this man. Watch that video in order to prepare yourself. Or you could be like me and tell them, my architect knows Japanese.